actually. What are you doing?
I'm trying to look at myself because I just popped out of the shower and my hair is still wet. So it's in like this weird, like not straight, not curly vibe.
Dude, we don't.
Oh, it's
care.
recording? Fuck.
We don't care.
All right.
So
Let's take attendance. Let's take attendance.
um,
Hamza,
here.
Mandy.
Here.
Martin.
What? Are we doing the podcast?
That
You're
was you.
funny.
We were just talking about that. The Martin, that was him.
I was me. I was the class clown. I made everyone laugh, cry of laughter. Teachers hated me.
So what were your zingers on that one? Because you got to mix it up. You can't always.
Like, what were my regular jokes that I'd make in class?
Yeah, like that or the present kind of bit. You know, I'm just trying to get in the mind of someone like you. How close do I have to get? This freaking new couch, man. I don't know. Why does it feel like we have to be more?
Oh, should we?
Yeah, this couch is bigger, but we're closer for some reason.
Bigger and better. Just for you guys. That's why this couch is here, is for
I'll
you
just
guys.
sit like Mandy.
Okay.
I'll just sit like Mandy. Can we both sit like this?
I'm not even sitting like that.
No,
I was trying to
then
be
it's-
respectful and not be all like up against Martin to make
What's
you feel left
respectful?
out.
I don't feel any
Look,
disrespect.
there's also audio listeners, so basically Hamza's groping me right now, and Mandy's
He's like
just off to the
straddling
side.
him with his leg.
No, because otherwise this is not a podcast, and it's just POV. You're watching a throuple argue for 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So, what were the jokes I made in class? Let's see. Let's get started. So, I mean, usually I like to do those like misspeaking kind of things on purpose, like, you know, just to make everybody laugh, or maybe, look, it doesn't matter. The jokes, maybe they weren't good and I can't remember them right now, but all I know is I made everyone's time in school a little bit more bearable.
And what were you compensating for everything? You're kind of maybe.
Well, yeah, I was a little ugly kid. You know, you guys know my man bun era and stuff like that. Like, I had some pretty. They weren't the best haircuts, so I didn't look the best in school.
What were you telling me last night about you were at my high school? Like, we went to different high schools. Didn't even know you existed till like after university, pretty much. And then what were you doing at my, what were you doing at my high school?
Okay, so this is what we're doing. Okay.
No, what about the one you told me last night on Discord? The room who you thought he was.
Oh my god.
too much?
Okay.
Wait,
this
you
is
guys
the
are
whole
talking
like
on
this.
Discord?
Yeah, but the
What?
story when we first started
No,
talking.
not me and Mandy. We were all three.
Oh, us.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Okay, I'll
Go
start
ahead,
with that, I
Mandy.
guess.
You can tell it.
When Martin and I first started
That's gonna make
talking,
noise.
that's making noise. The cats.
Maybe it might.
Guys, stop,
Fish.
dude! You have a granola bag in your granola
Go
bar in your
clean that
bag.
up.
You have something in there. Is it? All right, go, Mandy. What is it?
Okay. Well, when Martin and I first started talking, I think we hung out once before that point, and then I went to my friend's house and we were going out for the night, and I was gonna meet Martin like after my night was done. And I was like showing one of my friends like a picture of Martin. I'm like, oh, I'm talking to this guy. He's like super cute. He's so nice. I really like him. I'm just gonna go meet him, whatever. Like it's a fun time. And then she's like, oh my God, Mandy, I know that guy. I talked to him until I realized he's the rapist that was on TikTok. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, there's like this, she's like, he's on TikTok, right? And I'm like, I was like, yeah, I think so. But like, I don't know if this is the right guy. Are you sure? Like, she's like, yeah, there's a guy. And he apparently like raped a girl, but that's him. That's like totally him. And I was like devastated. I was like, oh my God, I'm talking to a rapist.
Yeah. So
And-
look, and it's
Let's
because
say
I look-
grape. Look, can we say
Yeah,
grape?
Why did you do that?
She's
You just
hard.
dropped it
She's
way
going
too-
hard.
Oh, okay, let's redo it.
Mandy's
No.
unfiltered. Mandy's just unfiltered. But
She's normal.
Is that gonna get? You
no,
can't
we'll
say
do a
that.
voiceover. Grape, and then we'll just insert that when she says it. But
Okay.
listen, so this guy and I looked alike. Not really. I don't know why that would like people said that.
It's the brown shaggy hair you used to have. Yeah.
That haircut is it gets a little confusing. But I looked like him, and so I was associated with his nefarious acts. And I just had to clear my name. I was like, it wasn't me.
And then you sort of had something on her, and then what was that?
No. Hey.
Well, I just had like information. Well, it's you know what it is. It's like people group others up with their friends. You are your friends. That's what people say. So Mandy was, there was a friend that Mandy had or something that maybe was a little bit more promiscuous than most, and so
Okay,
Mandy,
something happened like 4 years prior, and
So Mandy fell in that hole,
I was
and I was
there,
told by a
and
friend
we
that
were
Mandy.
all grouped into this
Why
thing.
are you talking over me?
Because I'm not.
No, because this is me checking you now.
Okay,
Whoa.
that is true.
So
Whoa.
now she was grouped into being a little promiscuous. So that's her kind of little thing. So I had to kind of get over that little hump.
Whoa.
Anyway,
what's going
there was a lot of
on?
like hurdles we had to go over to be together and where we are now. So many people tried to tear us down.
It's always
we're
other
here.
people, and
Yeah.
it's never, and then we're like, but we know each other, so I don't know why everyone else is, but that's just what you get for being, Canada's greatest couple, and yeah, so, with you, sir, what do you,
Don't point.
it's not nice to point?
It's not nice to point.
It's not nice to point. Okay, well, what were you saying? So how did you get over that? Well, you thought I was this evil person. How did you
literally,
get over that?
she told me block him. Like, he is so weird. And I was going to. I think I didn't reply to you. Like, we were going out, and I was like, oh my god, like, wow, okay. I guess I gotta like block this guy. And then something in me, I was like, there's no way. I literally was like so shocked. I was like, this guy has to be the like biggest manipulator ever, because he was so nice. And then just to hear all this stuff about him, like, obviously it wasn't Martin. And then I think, did I ask you, or maybe like maybe my friend like showed me the guy. She like went on her like Hinge or whatever, and she's like, oh, this is him. And I was like, girl, that's not the same guy.
No, and he
like,
had,
it didn't
he
even
had,
look
like,
like him.
blue
He like
eyes.
blue
I'm pretty sure he
eyes.
had
And
blue eyes.
she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I'm pretty sure like I had already like gotten mad at Martin. I was like,
Yeah,
girl.
which is crazy. It's like, dang, that almost ruined everything
Yeah.
because I got mistaken by.
And that happened.
This is not the first time I got mistaken that I was in a school parking lot and they thought I was a pedo. Then I was mistaken.
these
as being
allegations,
Prego.
a grapist.
Prego.
Grapist. Now, what's next? Come on, hit me with it. I'll bounce back from anything. You can't shut me down. I'm innocent. I'm an innocent man. You guys are trying to put an innocent man in jail. Seriously?
What the hell is On My Block about? You got these Netflix fading previews.
On My Block, you never watched that?
Never. And this guy was just sniffing this girl's hair. It looked insane.
Yeah. Why is the TV on right now?
I like it. Meredith
Grey's
Grey.
Anatomy. I love Grey's Anatomy. Good show. Meredith Grey. A little whiny, but she was good.
She looks very yellow
Dr.
here.
McDreamy.
Jaundice. Anyway, yeah, so I'm happy. Good for you guys.
Yeah,
getting over those humps.
We're back together, so.
Last night, you guys actually got to spend some time without me. Can you tell them
Yeah,
how
it was
that
the
went?
first time in a
First
while.
time
Parents out without
ever.
their little child.
First time ever going out without the burden of having to kind of bring you around. It's me and Mandy's first night out with some other friends from back home. And we went out to.
A place, and I wish I just stayed home.
And why is that? What happened?
I have a phobia.
Which one?
of
You got to tell them. You got to.
people vomiting.
Do you know what it's called?
Starts with an E.
Ends with the emetophobia.
Emetophobia?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you say it?
Yeah.
Don't know how to say it. Anyway, it's not a diagnosed thing, but it's like
Oh,
since I'm a
it's
kid,
bad.
it's really bad. The second someone tells me they feel sick, like, you're getting out of my car, you're getting out of my house. I grew up with a little brother who would throw up. Like, he was that kid in the class that would just puke. Like, he was that kid all the time, every road trip, every night. Like, it traumatized me so much. Anyway, we were sitting in this booth, and then of course I had to be the one to like see this. They were all having a conversation, and I'm like just like looking out the window, and this little, like, he's like, I don't even think he was of age, like
Freshly 19.
probably freshly 19, maybe even younger, just casually walking past. Thank God he turned the other way. All I saw, he
did.
projectile vomited.
Like that.
Not like that.
No
You didn't
way.
see. He literally like sprayed the whole window and like just kept on walking. He was walking as he was doing that, and just like, and I was like, oh my God, it was so close. I'm not even kidding. The way that it sprayed, it was like an inch away from us. I got up and I this is like my first time meeting one of the people that were there, and I probably embarrassed myself so much because I started freaking out, and I was like, I need to go.
Yeah,
I
Mandy
need to
just
get out of
ran
here.
out.
I ran out, and I literally was like, Martin, call our Uber, and
She ran out because she would have done the same thing. She would have started puking everywhere. It was pretty impressive though that he was able to just puke and
just, like,
spew
disappeared.
everywhere and then continue walking.
Oh, yeah.
Like he
No,
wasn't.
it's embarrassing. And I will fully, like, I stand on this, like, if you can't control yourself, like, don't go out. Like, you are a child. How can you not make it to the bathroom? I've been to the point where, like, I have thrown up too. I think everyone has, but I have never once not made it to the washroom. You run there. You don't just casually stroll. Like, it's just disrespectful. Like, who's going to clean that up now?
Clean that up?
It's always these little, like, white boys that are, like, doing that. This is not even the first time I've seen this happen.
And you know what
I've seen
song
this
was
happen so
playing
many
right
times.
before it?
Sweet Caroline or something. Oh.
It went from that to Sweet
Yeah.
Caroline?
Oh my God.
Yeah. The DJ
remixes
was
they were doing,
atrocious.
they would let the song play for probably like 3 seconds before they would switch to some. What they do? Eminem, and then they went to
Eminem to Carnival.
No.
to
This was the transition.
Sweet
I'm not even
Caroline.
joking. It was Yeah, it was carnival, and then he transitioned to you better lose yourself in the moment, don't it? And that's mom spaghetti, and then the guy spewed everywhere. He threw out mom spaghetti all over the freaking bar.
Did you do the whoa?
I was up on the tables dancing. I was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, no, I just can't.
No, that was too
I have a
sexy
video.
red. That was too sexy red.
Oh yeah.
Hands on your knees.
Hands
Run
on
that
you.
back.
Well, it'll be on the Instagram story, the Out of Character podcast. You give me permission?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be there.
You guys are gonna see me kind of a little bit out of my element at a bar. Drinks are flowing. Maybe I'm on the table a little bit, dancing to sexy red. Ass out, coochie breathing.
Wait, you can say that, but I can't say that.
What,
Coochie.
coochie.
Oh.
Grape and coochie aren't really in the same.
Okay, grape. I don't know how to say that. Is it gonna be
You
like?
have to. You're not. I know you're not really well versed in like the internet. You kind of just say things. There's trigger warnings you have to give to
That
people
is
because
true.
it is like a sensitive thing. So just be careful, okay?
Okay, so grape. There.
Grape, yeah,
Now
and also
you will use that and you'll block it out.
No. You use it because it can go on TikTok. You have to say unalive, grape. What are the other ones?
Sewer slide.
Sewer slide.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know that because if you say
Segs.
something, it will be like
Segs.
banned, right?
Segs.
Segs. Yeah.
You have to say that. Yeah.
Just like when your mom was
Jump.
posting your book, she had to put all those like,
Jump.
warnings.
Yeah, it's like
It's
that.
one of those,
It's
yeah.
like that. Yeah. Because we also have younger viewers. Some of our viewers actually go even as low as 9 years old. So
The average is about 4.
okay, so we got to be careful.
Okay,
But
sorry,
I had a
guys.
good night. I actually did forget my ID for the first
Oh
time
my
ever,
God.
and I cannot believe this happened to me. And you know which ID I almost handed to him?
What?
The ones from your freaking merch. I almost handed him Hams of the Fantastic ID.
From when I was
And
7.
and he was like this big, scary looking guy. And I swear, if like I handed it to him, he actually would have like
Killing
punched
you.
me.
You
Yeah,
Yeah,
think
he
this
was
is
not
funny?
having it.
He
He
would
was
have sewer slided me. He would have unalived me.
So how'd you get in?
No, I showed him a picture because you know why I didn't have my ID. You know why?
I don't.
We booked an Airbnb.
Without me. They're
Oh,
going on a
true.
romantic
Yes. And
getaway.
then you kind of pull it out of your wallet.
I pulled it out of my wallet, left it at home. But me and Hamza are going on a trip together, so
Without me.
So then you didn't tell me how you got in though.
The picture. Hold
I
on,
showed him
this
the
one.
picture that I took of for the Airbnb.
Oh, the picture of the ID.
Yeah, thank God I
Oh.
had that. That was
They
like
don't usually let.
they don't
that
usually do
slide.
that, and I think that place was a little bit more lax. I think that's how that guy snuck in and puked everywhere. I think he might have been
No,
actually
like
16.
This was a place that you go when you're in
Why
first
did
year.
y'all go here?
Because I don't want to be
The
I'm gonna
rude.
say it. I'm gonna
music-
say it. It's because it was people from Ottawa were visiting, and you know how Ottawans are when they visit Toronto. They don't really know the places.
They go to like
So why didn't you
King
direct
West
them?
and,
Aren't you the
like-
But
party
we aren't
animals?
the people who also go out either, so it was just a mess. It was
no
just people who were
okay
confused.
no we go out but not like this. This is like for young people. We're not old, but this is for like 18,
Mandy,
19 year olds.
it's not for young people. Stop saying that. That's
do you mean?
disrespectful. No, because there's people who love clubbing and who are 29. Leave them alone.
What?
Girl, that's you. I
I'm
know
with
you had a
you.
good time last night dancing to Sexy
No.
Red, jumping on the tables, but
No, there was dads.
there were dads. There was literal fathers in there and 18-year-olds.
What?
Like it was a
So
crazy
what?
combination.
Dads can't get a break from their wives a little bit and go out and
No,
live their
they
life?
can't. They can't.
No, they have to be home.
I don't
Go
care.
to
When
your
I'm
kids.
40, I'm gonna be dancing on tabletops to Sexy Red.
Yeah, and you're gonna be
Let
single.
that coochie breathe.
That's for children. It is for children.
Yeah.
You know what? Norm Macdonald. Never mind. I'm going to quote this.
Norm Macdonald.
Yeah. Never mind. This is just
You
gonna
have
dig
to.
my. Okay, he has a quote. I mean, it's he's a comedian, but this quote is, "Sex is for children," and you know what? I kind of get it. It's a very childish thing. I'm not even super like. I feel like I don't know how I'm gonna survive when
Well,
I'm thinking 35. You know,
Sex is for children. What do you mean?
It's different when you're
it's
younger.
a childish thing. It's like a let's rub
All right,
up
let
on
a real man speak on it since I know a lot about it.
Girl, what are you
Okay,
talking about?
it is. I agree with what you're saying.
Really?
What you think segs is, yes, that's for younger people. But segs
I
for older people, it's more about love. That's
No, it
making
just
love.
gets
That's
exhausting.
making love, Mandy. We make love.
Don't ever say that again. Ugh.
Teenagers, they have segs.
Oh,
I make love. That's the difference between you and
Oh wow.
Oh, this actually makes me sick.
I. Emetophobia.
Emetophobia is acting up.
Zexophobia. Wow.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Other than that, though, the night was great, and we had a really nice and polite Uber driver. I really appreciated.
Oh
him.
yeah. Oh my god. But Martin started talking about his night. Like he always like really just goes into deep
Well, I like
conversations.
talking to. I'm the one who talks to the
And
Uber.
I
tries
think
to,
the Uber
Horrifying.
got confused because Martin like talked about the guy who threw up everywhere, and the guy, I think he thought Martin was the one who threw up because
at
he's
the
like,
end of the
he's like,
night-
oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hope you had a good
yeah.
rest
At
of
the
the
end,
night.
no. At the end of the night, he said, "All right, hey, feel better, okay?"
It was
Oh.
He
so.
thought it was me who was puking.
He was probably
everywhere.
scared for his life that this little kid was gonna go puke in his car.
You're threatening him. That
Yeah.
he's
Sometimes your
puking.
emetophobia really irks me.
I
though.
know it does. You get really mad at me, but I can't
Because I
help
can't even
it.
say anything. Like I can't even. I just like burped randomly in the car. Like I was just like, and then she was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna pull over."
Okay, but you are annoying. You are annoying because why does your stomach hurt every day? Why do you have stomach problems? Why are you always in the washroom? Why do we every time we go on a little road trip, you're like, "Oh Mandy, I feel nauseous. I don't
IBS.
feel good."
You want it?
It's annoying. Your stomach problems annoy me. I said it. There we go.
fine.
My stomach, funny enough, you say that. You know, sometimes when you eat a lot and your stomach distends and it's temporary, right?
Mhm.
And then
Bloating?
yeah, bloating,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like okay, and then it goes back. But sometimes you're pushing your boundaries
Mm-hmm.
and it distends and it doesn't return. I hit that this morning.
What'd you
so
eat?
you're just bigger now.
Yeah, it's like that happens to me every once in a while. You know, my weight fluctuates, and like when I'm gaining weight, it's one day I'm like, oh, this is the new baseline, Boom. And it happened this morning, like super obviously happened this morning. I was like, oh, okay,
Nice.
that's a little belly. That's
nice.
the-
Achievement unlocked.
I know that's what it feels.
We got to
like.
get our beach bodies ready. I actually have been
Ooh.
saying we need
Don't
to.
act like y'all haven't
Our-
been working on them in silence.
A little bit. A little bit. I've been in the gym.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard, man.
For who?
For her.
Beach bodies for whom?
For her. I want her to appreciate me and I want her to like. You never show me off. I noticed that. You don't like showing me off.
What do you mean? I post you all
Do
the
you
time.
wish you had a jacked boyfriend?
I do have a Jack boyfriend. Come on, show them your muscle. Come on.
I'm wearing baggy sweaters for a reason.
Mm.
No, I've been really insecure lately about just how skinny I am.
Because of
After that Ozempic
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man comment.
No, because I listened to freaking All About That Bass by Megan Trainor.
What?
Did you know that's her whole thing?
What is that song? What does that have to do with muscles?
Well, no, it's about skinny.
What's the base?
The bass is the bass. All About That Bass. You never clicked for you, huh?
I don't listen
I don't
to
think it's
her.
about that. Is it?
I think you're wrong.
Wait, am I just looking into the lyrics too deep?
All about that bass, like a base of the body.
Because that was her whole thing. And then what was the other one? She had another one. I don't know. I don't remember. But there's lyrics there that they mean something. Do you guys not listen to
Can
songs?
you say it?
All About That Bass. I'm all about that bass.
How does that make sense?
No treble. No treble. And what's treble? The thinner one.
What?
Wait, are you
Y'all
serious?
know what I'm talking about, bruh. Just
No, I
drop
think
a
I
comment.
think you're confusing it with a different song.
You're
I know what she's talking
confusing
about.
it
Like
with
I know
I
I'm gonna like beauty queen or like something about being plus size. I don't know. I know what you're
You're
trying to say,
confusing
though.
with I need a big boy.
Oh, maybe that one.
That one.
That's
SZA.
I need a big boy, and you play that on repeat, Mandy.
Yeah, I love that song.
And I'm not a big boy.
It's not even a real
Small
song.
boy. I'm small bean.
Ew, what
uh,
the
I'm
fuck?
small bean.
Get your thin ass legs out of
I
here.
was asking Mandy, should I wear shorts for the podcast? And I'm sitting here with freaking.
It's like just glaring.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad. They're a little hairy, though, I noticed. I haven't seen my legs in a while. I've been wearing pants for like 8 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you think about it?
It's nice to finally let my coochie breathe. That's what I'm saying right now. Carl has been so bad lately. It's not even funny how much he infuriates me.
Yeah, you get really angry in the morning at them.
I get so angry. Because you like to freaking
I know. I don't
sleep,
snore.
and I have to get
You
up,
snore.
make sure the cats are fed, get up, let them out when they're whining. Because
Don't
guys,
lock them in the bedroom.
look,
I've told
I have
you
a
so
question.
many times.
I have a question for those of you who have cats out there. Okay, when do you feed them? All right, let's say you feed them at 7 a.m. in the morning. Okay, but then they start whining at 6:30 in the morning.
They've been really bad.
If I were to move the food to come out at 6:30, they would start meowing at 6. It's a freaking paradox.
Move it the other way.
Starve them?
No.
Move it to 8.
No, we used to do 8, and then
but then they'll be up at 6:30 the next day
Yeah.
meowing for 2 hours.
yeah, it's really annoying.
It's like you can't win with a cat. You can't win. I heard the advice on the internet. They say, let them meow. They'll eventually stop. Whatever they need to learn. Yada yada yada. We tried. You can't beat a cat. They will always win. They always come out on top.
I think it's just you this breed, honestly.
No, fish never used to be like this in our old place. I genuinely think our apartment is giving them depression. Can cats have depression? I think so.
Can.
I think they are depressed. We don't get sunlight. It's terrible.
The sunlight. It is.
They
the
miss
sunlight.
the sun. It's obviously smaller because Toronto has shoebox apartments, and where we lived before, it was so big. Fish could run around. We had sunlight literally
and
all
he was
around.
always lounging in the sun.
Yeah, and I think he's just so depressed here, and he's just like all he can do is eat. So he just eats. We set we set our like automatic feeder to 5 times. We're probably gonna have to do it 6 times a day.
Just to feed them.
Just to feed them, like
happier.
to keep him happy because he's like so sad in here.
Oh, well, look, he's so depressed, and usually they cling on to other depressed people like you.
Well, just feed them more. I mean, to me, it seems very easy.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful with cats because like they don't know when they should stop eating. I know, like that's like, and most animals have that issue. Is like they just eat because they don't know. They don't know. They're like, okay, I'll just eat because I can eat.
But like, look at them. They're skinny already.
They're sleepy because of how much they eat. We've already increased their amount of food.
Rudy's about to get so mad. Look what Carl's doing.
I'm just gonna say, Peter, I'd give him as much food as he wanted, and then he died.
I was about to say something, so I was like, "Where is he now?"
Oh,
So I don't know if that's
didn't
You
correlate.
went the other direction. We're in the other direction.
No, he didn't.
No, we feed them. Don't think we starve our cats. We feed them a lot. We give them so many treats.
We're all about that trouble.
We stimulate them with our little like puzzles and stuff. They're fine.
No, we're all about that base now. We're gonna feed them.
Stop trying to make this work.
I'm telling you, there's something there. There's something
There's
there.
none.
Y'all know, because there was that wave. I think at that time that song came out, there was a wave of like, body positivity,
Like big
plus
boys.
size. Yeah. It was like, and Megan Trainor kind of came in and she made like 3 songs, and they were all about that bass.
I can't see the treble though. How's treble?
Well, I'm pretty sure treble is like the like bass is boom.
Treble's meow.
Yeah, treble is like boom, like tiny.
Oh, in
Okay, I
like in
see what
music.
you're
And
trying to say.
they were like F those skinny B words.
They didn't say that.
No, but that's. I think there was something like that. Oh, you go for that skinny girl. Like
She would not say that because that's
no,
swinging
that's
the other
good,
way.
though. That's like a yeah. Come on.
Don't say F to the skinny girls.
Why.
Skinny girls come to me. Seriously.
Dude.
I'm gonna say it. Skinny girls, they're attractive. It's like they all been winning. No, seriously. 80 pounds.
Dude, I think you should take
You
anything
are-
you could get, bro.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I keyed. Do we do it? Do we say it?
Say what?
Did you already talk about it?
Talk about what? Last night?
Oh, we did talk about last night. I thought that was. Wait,
The
I had a
hell?
big one. I had a big thing I wanted to talk about. Dang it. Wait, I had a whole story planned. That's okay.
You'll remember later. Don't worry.
Well, the drought is almost over in terms of social news. Apologies for the just circumstance and just admin, personal, just some things behind the scenes. And soon
Really?
enough-
Admin personal. That's what you're gonna blame it on. It's because you were being a baby about your wisdom teeth, bro.
Well, is that not personal?
It's not
And,
admin of you.
and it's gonna be back soon, and it'll be very frequent as well.
Well, let's just say our next video is gonna be a good one.
Nice. That'll give them a lot to work with.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's like so. Oh, I keep staring at this like thing on your neck.
What thing on my?
I don't
neck?
know. You get these weird like hives, but I thought it was a hickey, and I was gonna slap you.
Yeah. Why do I need to go see a dermatologist? I've been worried about like ever since I saw Ninja's melanoma thing. I like want to go check out my moles.
No,
Is
it's
that-
not a mole. You're like breaking out in hives.
Yeah. See, I just have like skin diseases. I think you give me skin diseases.
Okay. No, I do not.
From the hospital, maybe there's like some stuff floating around there, and then you bring it home, and then I'm.
Mm.
Yeah. There was this one incident I had a couple weeks ago, and I actually cried at work. And like I never cry. I don't cry ever.
Was it Zika?
Huh? No,
got
no.
Zika?
Is
no,
that
no, no.
still happening?
What do you mean it's still happening?
Zika virus?
I don't know. I haven't heard of anything in
They
the hospital.
vaulted Zika for season 4.
Yeah, it's gone now. So it's cured, I guess, or no?
I don't know. I
There's
forgot about
no
that one.
patients at all. There's no patients with Zika virus in the hospital.
I
Not
don't
here.
know. There's
That don't think-
thousands of people.
I
I don't
thought Zika
know.
was,
I
like,
think you would hear.
Vancouver
I
and
thought you
stuff.
would hear about it on the news.
I
maybe.
thought Zika was Brazil.
Measles is a big thing. That's super popular right now,
Measles.
right?
They're
Measles
making a
Mumps?
comeback. That was season 1 and
Measles?
it's coming back.
Yeah.
My dad had shingles. It was the most horrific thing I've ever
Dude,
seen.
my bro
If
had
you-
shingles too.
Yeah,
So
if you've
bad.
had
Yeah.
chicken pox, like you'll get shingles when you're like 50.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know what I have, but like maybe like when I kind of rub my skin a little bit, it can get irritated. Or like usually when I shower, I come out of the shower and I have like red blotches all over me, and I don't know if that's like some kind of maybe it's a yeast infection.
You're like one of those mugs that change temperature in the heat.
Yeah, I think I am. I have something. I have some
Mm.
kind of different chemical in my body. I have chemical imbalances in my brain.
Well, don't flatter yourself. You're not ninja, okay? No matter how hard you try.
I do
you
need
know.
to get my moles checked though. Have you? When's the last time you got your moles checked, dude?
I haven't seen a.
You scare me.
Yeah,
You don't-
Hamza
you
just
don't take
doesn't
care
go to
of
the
yourself,
doctor.
dude.
Yeah, I do.
When's the last time you went for a checkup?
5 years ago.
When's the last time you got your tetanus shot? When's the last time? Like, I'm due for mine. Like, when are you doing yours?
I'm
My
pretty sure you
what?
have to.
Tetanus shot.
Have to. Who's gonna make me get
No,
the
I
shot?
think in Canada there's certain vaccines that you have to get
In order to do what?
in order to live. In order
Live.
to be here.
Dude, tetanus, in order for you to not brush up
right?
against a
Oh
rusty
no, that's
nail
just for
and-
school.
and
You don't go to
freeze.
school here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I don't need tetanus.
Hamza's anti-vax.
That's how it's shaping up to be.
Yeah.
It's just so complicated. People in the U.S., y'all don't know, Canada's healthcare system is so daunting to me. It's so
It is a bit. It is
hard.
intimidating here.
I don't know where to go. Freaking like, people just go to walk-in clinics. Like that's the standard. Is you go to a walk-in clinic for like actual help. I don't understand that. Then you got to get a family guy.
What you need is an actual doctor if you're lucky enough to get one. Most
You have to
people
like
can't.
it's
Yeah.
like it's like a hype drop, like new
Yeah.
doctor drop, like
Yeah,
try to
it's
get.
a
Yeah,
lottery.
it's rare.
It's
Like
like,
I can't get a new doctor here. I gotta.
He goes to the doctor in Walmart.
Yeah,
That's
I go
what
to a
he
doctor in Walmart in Ottawa, in the middle of the suburbs.
Yeah.
Because it's the one I've had for so long, I can't just like drop it and find a new one because I can't.
Yeah,
guarantee
like
I'll
we
get
both
one.
travel like 5 hours to get to our doctor if we need to.
So it's really tough, and especially when you try to like also book something, you call them and then you get this nasty freaking receptionist every single
why are they
damn
so
time.
rude?
They're not
They
getting
are
paid
so
enough.
They're not
rude.
getting paid enough.
No,
maybe?
they get paid enough. Some like a dental office, they make like 30 an hour.
That's not enough, CAD.
That is okay to
What's the
do-
price
for what?
of
Like an
dealing
entry
with
level
some-
job?
Well,
$30
it's not like I'm
is
giving
pretty
them
good.
a hard time though either. Though I'm just calling saying, hey, like I you know I feel really bad here. Like I just want to get checked. Like I haven't been checked in 5 years. I don't know. I'm scared. They're like, seriously, is there anything wrong with you?
Yeah,
I'm like, "Ugh,
And
I
it's
don't know.
like-
I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know.
but you can't like.
Like I know people are saying like, okay,
Dude.
hypochondriac. Like you don't want to be a hypochondriac.
Doctors used to be literally so different, like so different. The way it worked, what family doctor stems from is like this dude would know you like your whole life,
Yeah.
and he would only know like 10 patients, bro, like
Mhm.
or 10 families, and it's
Mhm.
like, yeah, take care of y'all. You can hit me on a Sunday even, and I'll come to the
Mhm.
office if it's an emergency. Now it's, or at least in the U.S., it's low-key like that in some towns. Like
No,
where I
my doctor, I've had him since we moved to Ottawa. Like I was like 3 years old, I think I've been going. Yeah.
Like,
What
look,
kind
there's
of
pros
law?
and cons. We got free healthcare here, like woohoo. But then it's also like, is it ever taken seriously here? Not really. Like in the U.S., like you got money, you will be seen, you will be checked out fully, whatever.
True.
But you just gotta have the insurance or the money.
The real benefit up here is like if you have like cancer or some
Yeah,
some
that's
shiz,
probably
then
where
you're
yeah,
not
it's
gonna
for,
like
the super.
go into
But the
debt.
thing is, it's like, how do you even know if you have cancer? You
Yeah, It
don't.
takes like 2 years.
You
to be
literally need to
diagnosed.
like get lucky to be seen. Like you need to pray that just the
Oh.
doctor's feeling good that day.
It's just like if you like immediately are like dying and you need to go to the hospital
Yeah.
and get chemo, then you're gonna get it and it's not gonna be paid. But don't let that, don't extrapolate that any more than it is. I'm not trying to make we're not trying to make a statement here. Are
Mhm.
you? Are you making a political
I'm
statement?
making a statement.
Neither of
Receptionist,
you?
please be nice to me. Seriously, I'm just a little boy lost in this world trying to get seen by a doctor.
His mom just stopped calling the doctor for him a couple months ago. She said, "You're old enough, so you new to this. Come on, receptionist, be nice to him."
Seriously, look, you want to be mean to a boy like me?
Yes.
I'm just, they're forcing me to go holistic. Like I'm over here I douche my butt. I freaking take herbal green teas. Like I don't know what I need to do. I'm on to the preventative side. Fuck.
We all take
Did I
care
say
of
that
ourselves
word?
in different ways. That's what we're trying to get at. here.
Yeah, some of
We're
us
all trying, but we're just like everyone's lost. Like society, seriously, society is just so. Ugh. Is that a good statement?
That was the sound you made is how it feels in my
Yeah.
soul.
Yeah.
So that was actually really well.
No, we're just floating on this big rock. What's the one that everyone says that? Seriously, we're just on a big floating rock. Come on.
Just on a rock in space going 1,000,000 miles a minute. Damn it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just here with the podcast thinking that this has any meaning. Now we're getting existential. Oh God. Someone stop us. Mandy, this is why I look to you. You always ground me. Whenever I start getting in my head, you always ground me. That's what I like about you.
Is that what they're
Thanks.
for?
Girlfriends? Yeah, you
they
should try it
ground you and
sometime.
stuff.
What
Seriously.
I bring him back to reality.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the girl's gravity.
Ground him, please.
Ground him. Take away his Eminem.
Ground him, please.
Eminem listeners out there. It's just one dude. Yo, what's up?
Keep going, dude. He's dropping.
Wait, really?
He's
How
been
old is he?
teasing an album. I'm
He's
not
47,
joking.
I think. 50
Damn.
maybe even.
Drake's
Eminem-
getting up there too.
Eminem
Retired.
threatens to drop an album. Yeah, Drake as well. You know what? Every time he could get smothered, he could disappear. But then like everybody pops out at the Avengers to go at him. Now he looks like, what does he look like? He looks like Lisan Gaib, bro. Everybody's like coming at him. You know, the best way to address a hater is not at all.
Yeah.
You
true.
can't you can't address something that's beneath you.
Yeah,
And then
Drake,
you're-
like, what are you doing, dude? You don't need to be even thinking about this. Seriously, stop stressing out. Kendrick Lamar, you care about Kendrick Lamar? Are you kidding me?
I kind of meant it vice versa, but that's
Ooh.
okay. Like if Kendrick to come out, he'd be like, Drake, come on. It's like, okay,
Well,
now
yeah,
you're with Drake.
Drake's aura went up.
And
Kendrick's aura went down.
Yeah, and it's an aura battle.
It is. No, the 2024 is the year of aura. Like, it is competing with who has more aura. Mandy's aura,
Off
pretty
the
high,
charts.
pretty
yeah.
high.
Thank you.
She never pops out anywhere. Where's Mandy? Even last night, because you came later because you were working.
Mm-hmm.
But I was out and I ran into a fan and she was like, "Oh my God, Martin, where's Mandy?" Like,
Yeah.
it's like
I
was
let him
like,
out of the
whoa.
house once without me. And he was begging me to come. Like, I wasn't going to come. Like, I was so tired.
I just need a
He's
duo.
like,
I need
please. He's like,
someone
please
to go
come
out.
out. Please. I can't go alone. He's like, you can't go anywhere without me.
No, I can't go alone. Seriously, it's so scary out there. Like, I can't just be walking around the streets alone.
You weren't alone. You were with other people. He was scared. I had to come rescue him.
No, I either need you or I need you. You guys just, I don't know. I need you guys.
Yeah, that was weird. You going out without either one of us was super weird.
That was scary. And
Yeah.
I Ubered all alone.
I'm proud of you.
I was walking the streets. Everyone's like staring at me. That's what it always feels when you're out and about.
But you
alone.
went
Yeah.
and then you called her up.
Yeah, and he called me.
No.
He's like, man, no, he didn't even call me. He said, I'm calling your Uber right now. And I was laying in bed and I was like, is he for real right now?
Yeah, because that's when it's an emergency. Like, you know why it was an emergency? I was the fifth wheel. Because it
That is
was
true.
guy, girl, all in relationships. I was like, no, I can't. I'm feeling like Hamza right now. I can't do this.
And can you imagine?
Yeah. Is that
Well,
how you feel all
That
the
is
time?
sad. Is that how you feel?
No, I thrive here because I'm an observer at my core, just in all.
Dude, we're like those conjoined twins, and then I'm married to Mandy.
Oh my God, you saw that
That's
video? The ones that got
horrific.
married?
Yeah,
I have
no,
so
don't
many
compare me to that.
questions.
No. Questions like what?
For the couple.
Yeah,
Are they
there's so
legally
many-
married? Because I saw they get one salary. So are they?
They get one salary?
Yeah, it's ridiculous because they do the job of one person. That's what they said.
Oh.
And I'm
No,
like,
I heard
okay,
they
so
pay
you married?
two tuitions.
Yeah, 2 tuitions, and then
Two
they have.
tuitions.
And then they have. What if they both want to study something different? They have to go to each other's class. That's like the best. Like you could
Oh.
cheat so easily. You just have
Yeah.
like one twin, like little whisper to your ear.
Well, it depends on what they share. I'm not
Honestly,
sure
if my conjoined twin is like not on the same wave as me, I'd be pretty pissed. I'm like, come on.
yeah, like imagine
like,
one
come
of you
on,
wanted
let's
to
just
study like fashion, another person wanted to be like
I'm like,
mechanical, like engineer or something. That'd be crazy.
no, they have to come to a middle ground on that.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous. Or just don't go to school and start a podcast. I'd probably listen to theirs.
I would definitely
Yeah, I
listen
would.
to their
Oh my
podcast. You know how
God.
much
Way more
freaking
interesting.
information they probably have of like everything we don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I heard that like when they get stomach aches, they both feel it.
Wow.
Well,
Imagine being that connected. Like, it's like,
are you talking about twins in general or just
well,
Conjoined.
Conjoined twins.
Well, I think they share like
A stomach.
the same like system. They
Stomach,
it's
yeah.
it's so different. Like I think they have the same
Wait, they share the same
reproductive
lungs?
system. I think they have two hearts, I believe.
Two
They
hearts.
obviously have two brains,
They
like
have two hearts,
like
Mandy, because one heart is given to that guy. The other heart is all alone. They do have two hearts.
would that be like a plural marriage? Like I don't understand how
Would it be a throuple?
because
Would it be-
why they considered one person in some circumstances and then that it's like
do they
okay,
have two IDs?
yeah.
There's questions there that need
They
to
got
be
to see
asked.
Ben Carson.
Ben Carson.
You know about Ben Carson?
Is that Ken Carson's dad?
He was in the cabinet of Trump's, I believe, one of his people. Anyways, the first guy to separate conjoined.
Oh my God! Like they successfully are now their own person.
If I'm not mistaken, but it was conjoined at the head. So
Yeah.
he was a neurosurgeon, and,
Oh.
and he split it there.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
So thanks, Ben Carson, for everything you've done. It's funny because you guys don't know how evil he is. He's also like terrible.
A clock is wrong twice a day.
Right, the clock is right twice a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah.
He's an evil person, but he can be right sometimes.
Oh,
Well, what the hell was that for?
he's
I
been
don't know.
on a thing where he
What
likes
was that?
fingers. You can't leave your hands anywhere because you
Yeah,
can bite them.
For him, he likes when your finger goes
Yeah.
underneath.
Oh
something
yeah, when you go like
like
this.
that, he
If you
doesn't
go
know
like
that it's
this,
connected. He
doesn't know it's your
have,
hand.
Object
Carl.
What's it called?
Why did it just
Object
start now?
permanence.
what's this?
No, Carl's with me now. Skedaddle.
He needs a bath.
Yeah, he's so gross.
Dude, my neighbor has a dog that just keeps yelling at me and doesn't yell at anyone else.
What do you mean yelling?
Barking, excuse me.
Ah!
I mean, was it that hard to connect?
No,
the
but like when
dots?
you say
I don't know what
yelling
yelling
is
means. I'm sorry.
Wow, really?
In a dog, yeah, I don't know what you're referring to.
Okay.
yelping. There's yelping, so that's different.
Well, it's funny because she is attractive and
The dog?
no, the woman.
Sorry, I need to connect the dots there.
Guys, am I being
We're just pulling your
Yeah.
leg, man. Seriously, let's
Okay.
have fun on this podcast.
Oh, okay. Damn, I don't know how to have fun.
Okay.
No, but and she is, and then every time I bump into her, I swear she's vibing with me too. And then this dude just wants to chop my arm off, and I'm like,
He's protecting his
I'm like,
owner.
yeah,
He knows
that's
you,
why
you
I
ain't
don't even
shit. He
try.
knows you're a fuckboy.
It's-
Come on.
They say this. Dogs really see like the true soul of a
Yeah.
person. They could tell that you're faking who you
no,
are.
it's the breed is like one of those mutts from Istanbul. Like this dude, he's a little
Like one of those street dogs.
Yeah, he like look, he's not like some cute padoodle or whatever. But nah, this morning I see her again, and I'm like, she's like, just try. Like she's always trying to get me to try with the dog, and I'm like, come here, buddy. And he like I near
you do
miss.
have weird energy though. Like
Yeah.
if I were a dog, I would not.
You're more
wanna come
cat
near
than
you.
dog,
You
so I
are a
think
cat
they sense
person,
that.
yeah.
It's fair, and she's like, just try this time, like go fully in, because I'm kind of half-assing it, and they fear the sense that I'm like,
Yep.
okay, that's
Yep.
fair. I just go all the way in, and it's like a near miss. I almost lost my fucking fingers, and I'm like,
It's a safe balance. It's like oh, a dog. Like you have to be really like I love dogs. Like you have to like come in with that energy. You go dog, okay.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
No, I did like a baby, but I'm like, come here, buddy. And then like, we went there. and
That
he-
scares me even more if you would do that.
Come here, little boy.
No, I told her, I'm like, I'm gonna try not to take this personally.
Like how would you pat a kid on the head?
I wouldn't.
Why would you do that?
Really? You guys wouldn't do that?
Do you do that?
I
yeah,
maybe,
I see a little boy like hey,
I
little
maybe go like this.
Who lets you touch their child?
a lot of people because they trust
Dude,
me.
you know what I realized? Okay, for a while I hadn't seen an animal in a really long time, like a year straight. And I was like, I really need to see an animal. Like I don't be seeing animals. And I saw it and it was really nice. I haven't seen a baby in like 3 years. Like I gotta see a baby.
Whoa.
Like
Y'all be seeing babies?
a fresh baby or
Not
like
the
a toddler?
freshest, like 3 and below maybe. I
Oh,
haven't.
like like a toddler?
An infant.
Maybe yeah, they could be walking, just starting.
I haven't seen a baby in a
I
while.
haven't seen a baby maybe in
Yeah,
5
seen,
years.
touched, none of that. I haven't held a baby.
Held a baby.
Have you ever held like a newborn? Like not like maybe like a few weeks old. Have you ever like your family
Probably
member had a
siblings or
baby?
something.
Yeah, maybe my siblings, maybe my cousin when they were born.
There's something magical about holding a human life in your hand.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, no, that I'm good. I don't need something that the brain is still malleable. Like I would
Oh
like
my God,
something.
Like
yeah.
still like the soft spot.
No, I'm good
Yeah.
on that. That's very good.
I think that's what I did with my brother because my parents were like, look, like his brain is still like, or his skull
The
is still
fontanelle.
whatever. So like we were doing this, like we were going like, bloop,
Okay,
and then
you
the
should
other side
not
would
be-
pop up, and then I'd press that.
Dude,
Okay,
stop! My
you did-
freaking emetophobia is activating. What the hell? You know what threw me off? Every time the baby head conversation comes up, I don't know why I found out like the babies sometimes wear those helmets, right?
Yeah, when
Yeah.
they have like a cone head,
And a
like Martin had to wear
I
that.
had a cone head.
Cone head,
I did.
cone bread. I had a Coke bottle head. Anyway, besides the point. Apparently they stink like crazy.
What?
You have to keep them on.
The helmet.
Oh.
You have to keep them on for like 6 months. Sometimes if like
But
so
how a
Martin-
baby stink? How a baby stink like that?
I know that shit smells so crazy.
But like how? Babies are musty.
It's like
Oil,
the
bro,
placenta
still.
like crust in their hair still.
Oh, jeez.
Placenta crust. New odor unlocked.
It's the garlic parmesan placenta crust.
Placenta stuffed crust. No.
People eat their placenta. They like fried an egg.
You're gonna have
That's what
Mandy's.
he ate.
Yeah.
Placenta stuffed crust, because that was all over the table in the seat, and there was like chunks in it.
Stop
Ooh,
Stop
oui.
talking about it.
Wait.
We'd be the first podcast to have a live puke like into the mic, just audio listeners, and then just.
No, seriously, rate this podcast 5 stars if you guys almost puked listening to this podcast.
On
We need the
Spotify and Apple
statistics. We need
Podcasts.
to see what we can and cannot say on podcasts, because we're still learning.
And we're implementing something. When you rate it, it actually might prompt you with a question asking you for feedback. So there you can also give feedback as well.
Yeah, and
Maybe tell Martin
and
to wear
make
some
sure it's
shorts.
positive, or else, because we can see if when you rate it what your name is, where you live and stuff, and obviously if you rate it
Martin's
negatively,
gonna come find you.
I'm gonna come find you.
Yes, and
Eat you placenta stuffed crust.
and while we're here, there is also Patreon episodes every week on Thursdays, and it's just me, and there's no placenta talk for the most part. I'm not
And-
there yet.
Just you. Scary.
Yeah, imagine you just talking about placenta by yourself. Like, how would that come up?
You don't have to imagine it. Give me $5.
Yeah,
and
there's
you'll see it.
conversations that you can only get when there's 3 of us, and there's ones
Yep.
that only with you, you know?
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just baffled that a baby head can stink, but I'm open to it. But I'm not.
You're
I'm,
open to having a child, right?
Yes, but that's not what I was. Yeah,
Okay.
offering
Okay,
me?
so you'd like
I
a
can't
child.
picture you having a kid. I don't
Yeah.
know why. You just seem like, like an uncle. Like, you're gonna be
Yeah.
a cool
that
uncle.
is the meanest shit I've ever heard. I'm gonna try
Oh.
to take that
That's
on the nose.
like when people want to be like the cool aunts. Not everyone wants to
Yeah.
have kids. So, what is that?
What's that sound?
Construction. So. They can't hear it.
Yeah, just like the cool uncle, cool aunt. I just see like Martin and I having like little like kids running around. We're like stressed, and then you just come over and you're like, "Hey, it's me," and then they
jump
like
into
run
your
to you.
arms
Yeah,
and you play video games with them and stuff. Wouldn't that be fun?
but it'd be cool if you had your own kid because
Dude,
they could play
I
dates.
can't wait to start a family channel in like 5 years, and you're there and you're just hanging out with the kids.
I'm not in your family channel. I'll
Why?
have my own family channel. I'll have my own family podcast.
Oh, okay.
It'll be Patreon only. It's just my.
Is there kids talking? What is this, like Shay Carl?
It's
freaking-
just my baby, just like. I'm like, yeah. That's
Oh,
right.
it's like that one guy with his daughter podcast.
No, I see single father in my near future somehow.
Near future.
It'll just be like firefighter style. Like I'm gonna get a baby.
Well, I can see you
male.
adopting a child, and like that's it. Like you
yeah,
just
that'd
have
be
a
cool.
kid.
You'd be a cool single dad.
Yeah.
Like
I would adopt a
would.
child just so I could split rent with somebody. That would be my kind of game
you make your
plan.
child split rent.
I would foster some like just turned 18-year-old. I'm like, all right, let's split this in half. And he's like,
and you my son. And you my son.
and you're
boy.
gonna do the dishes, and then you have to watch shows with me, okay, bro? He's like,
Oh,
Momza
okay,
just
that's
wants a
nice.
friend. He's lonely, Simone.
Yeah, you just want a friend, bro. Just say it.
yeah, different one than you. Yeah, something to mix it up would be nice.
Because I got mine from like Ottawa and stuff, visiting stuff, and it's just like,
Apparently, you're
just have
freaking
me, man.
carnival gang. I don't think you really.
whoa.
Yeah, it's horrific. Horrific. You really did that. You went from Carnival to Eminem to Sweet Caroline.
It was
To
great.
to shake that ass for Drake, shake that ass for me.
No, this is why popping out is not what it is anymore.
No,
It's
it
not.
isn't. And
It's
I've been
not.
trying to say that's what I was trying to say earlier. Like, we're not old, but I feel like I'm too old for that. Like, I can't be going to do that stuff anymore. Like, I like a chill bar, cute
Mhm.
cocktails. I don't
Arcade
want to.
bar. Arcade
Yeah,
bar,
something
yeah.
cool, fun. Like, I will never go to a place like that again. The throwing up guy ruined it for me, but just like even before that, the music they were playing, the people just like getting like thrown off the tables from like the bouncers. It's like you
Oh
shouldn't
yeah,
be acting
everyone was
like this.
standing on tables.
It was
like,
so
like a
weird.
thing, like,
You were.
Like, it's Easter
but
weekend.
I saw
Come on,
everyone
don't
doing
be
it.
acting
I was
like
like,
that.
wait, we could do this. I've never done it, so I just want to do it for the memes.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
maybe you belong there a little more. I think Mandy's outgrown it. You got a couple
I can
years.
have fun in any environment. Put me anywhere, I'll have fun. I am the fun. Party doesn't start till I walk in. Famous words. Kesha.
Well, I'm gonna get into the advice segment here. If you don't know, you can actually private message we have an Instagram, Out of Character Pod, and you could send your dilemma confessions. Even that's something
Out
really
of
bad I did.
character pod on Instagram.
And
Don't
you-
be sending it personally to me or Hamza. It has to go there. That's
Or-
that's the only thing we check here.
Okay, first confession comes in. Here's a confession / question. I am freshly 18, and for the past 6 months, I have been vaping and smoking weed regularly. I am a senior in high school and also under a lot of extraneous pressure, big word for an 18-year-old, in my home life, and I feel like any kind of substance eases my anxiety and lets me have fun. Nicotine is what I'm most worried about, as I know I'm already addicted. But I don't know how to go about quitting and dealing with all my anxiety again. I want to find a place for my substances like alcohol and weed in my life, but how do I not let it control my life, especially being so young? This is corny as fuck, but hopefully you guys can do something with it. Love you guys. Keep slushing.
Hamza, this one's for you.
Wow. I'll tell you, I'm not an addict. So
That's what an addict would say.
Actually, funny enough, I got fully addicted to vaping again just about 10 days ago. Someone left a vape in my home, and I did it for.
Dude,
Let me answer the
Can we
question.
stop right there and just congratulate you for a second for being
No.
so upfront and honest?
No, I do it on the Patreon all the time. So if you actually want some honesty, go there. Sometimes it's too honest. But yeah, I accidentally, someone left it in my home. I did it for like 8 months. It was I didn't think it would sneak up on me, but quitting it was very difficult, surprisingly. But actually not surprisingly because it's a drug. And then someone left it in my home, and I was like, I'm going to just hit this hoe until it's gone. And then I had to get my wisdom teeth removed, and you can't do it when that happens. And I was like, wow, if it wasn't for the wisdom teeth removal, I could be fully in the swing of it right now. And actually, I'm still want some. So my advice to you, really with the nicotine thing, is that you're not going to do it forever. You just can't. At some point, this is more actually for the weed advice, but it's like you're not going to be 28 and doing it. You're not going to be 30, hopefully, fingers crossed. And at some point, you have to stop. And the longer you hold on to it, the more the effects
the harder
last.
it's going to be to actually, for that final stretch or whatever.
Yeah, not the best advice, but have either of you vaped? You guys never told me.
I had a slight vaping phase, but it was back when they were like those customizable box vapes or whatever. The ones where you had to like build it yourself, like literally before they hit market shelves.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I liked it, but I'm also not naturally the most like addicted to anything. So like, I never had a real problem with getting addicted. I think for me, drinking is one that's just like, I'm almost just socially addicted to it. Like it's like,
Yeah, you feel like you have to drink when you go.
and it's not like no one's like shoving it down your throat, but it's like, you're out. Like, what do you mean you're not going to drink?
Sometimes like a spicy margarita sounds so good.
Yeah.
Does that make me an addict? I don't know.
But
It does.
What?
sober is always the best, no matter what people say.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear I want to find a time and place for it in my life. Girl, let's be real. Like, you do not need to be doing it. It is just, you just feel
It
pressured
unalives
to do
you.
it.
Did I do it? Did I say it right that time?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
See, we learn
I'm
on the
learning.
podcast. Yes, it unalives you.
Well, especially if you're under 25 and smoking weed, it's
You know, my mom said that.
yeah.
Yeah,
About-
it affects
about
your
you,
brain
though.
development. What
She
about
said that
him?
about you.
What
She was
about
like, oh, you know, she was like talking just in general. She was talking about the shrooms that we did at Comic-Con, and she was like, really, you need to take care of Hamza. Be the big brother that he never had.
the hell?
Yeah, because you're the oldest here.
She said that I should be like maybe giving you a better like, because you're younger than me, right? So and your brain hasn't fully developed, and you did shrooms. So, dude, you're gonna be stupider when you grow up.
Super.
You're gonna be stupider when you go to computer.
That's the biggest thing, because as someone who is, you see people's like kind of stray further and further. I know it's like some like Facebook meme, but like I mean mentally mainly, and it's like, oh snap! Like the person who started smoking at 18 and is smoking, like if two people meet at 30, one person regularly started smoking when they're 18 and the other when they're 25, completely different. Like the other person is like actually like an idiot, because during the most important time of your brain development, you are suffocating your brain a little bit. So, man, you're
Don't
the
do
nurse.
drugs,
Why are you the
kids.
quietest one here? You're the nurse.
And we're saying this,
I'm not addicted to anything. I don't know. I don't vape. I've never.
You love wine. And
Yeah,
that's still a problem.
that is-
and you
that's
shouldn't
a problem.
undermine it.
Drinking is bad, and I don't know. I don't know why we drink. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I
an
don't
age-old
know.
question. Why are we forced to
Like
drink?
every time I drink, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that again. Like my head hurts so bad this morning.
And it's gonna get worse, Mandy. So we gotta cut it right now. Let's stay.
know.
Okay, starting today, we're never gonna touch a freaking single glass of alcohol.
Hello.
Martin was the one. Oh my God. Literally 2 days ago, Martin was craving wine so bad for some reason. It was like 5 minutes before the store closed. He's like, Mandy, let's run right now.
Because we were having a little cute night together. It was like we were watching a really good show, and then we had our snacks, and I was like, well, wine would be awesome.
Yeah,
too.
but you are the addicted one. You say you're not addicted to anything. You literally, you're like, Mandy, let's go. I'll get the keys. Come on, let's run. I'm like, first of all, we're not going to be those people who go into the store like 2 seconds before it's closing. That's just disrespectful.
She's more focused on disrespect. Very respectful girl, Mandy is.
Yeah, thank
Is
you.
there something about respect in this next one?
This next one says, hello, Martin, Hamza, and hopefully Mandy. My
here.
name is Bianca. I'm 20 and I like Oklahoma. And I have a confession to make. I enjoy reading boys love manga. So apparently it's boys loving each other. I don't sexualize gay relationships or anything. I'm by myself. Bah. And I just really like the stories, and it makes me happy seeing two people happy. I think you guys should watch Cherry Magic. My two best friends are the only people that know about this. Thank you and have a nice Easter.
So she wants us to watch
Boy loving
stuff.
Boy love.
What was the advice? Sorry.
It's a confession
that she watches gay
as a bisexual
softcore
girl.
manga.
As a bisexual girl, she likes boy love manga. I'll tell you this. I watched Bros with Billy Eichner, I think is his name.
Mm-hmm.
Worst movie I've ever seen. And it's a fully gay movie. It's like super duper gay. It's apparently made for the gays. I went into it like, let me see, I just enjoy it. Plot. It was terrible. It was so bad.
What was it? The plot?
It was like a rom-com. It was like a Hallmark movie, but gay.
Oh yeah, so it's
Sucked.
Hallmark movies are not the best. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he like fully played into the Hallmarky of.
Yeah, but
he was
like
also a
people
terrible
watch
actor.
that for that reason. They know it's going to be a bad
What's
movie.
the best gay movie out there?
Brokeback, and I've
Is
been
it
meaning to
Brokeback?
watch
Yeah.
it. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
I see clips of it, and I'm like, I understand being invested in it. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. He's like, we could have had a place together, and now we just got this, and it's like, whoa, what the hell? This is like, why am I
Well, it
invested?
just feels like it's based in reality. That's kind of what it is.
Yeah, because they're both
Because you
country.
go on, you go on a
'Cause they're-
freaking camping trip with your boy, like
Mandy, watch out. Oh, fuck.
Oh. There was
I don't- Yeah.
sorry, I didn't know Brokeback. I thought it was just like the name of like a, can I say the P word?
Penis?
Borno.
Borno.
A Borno.
Well, there is ones like that take that kind of thing.
I thought it
mean,
was
yeah.
because if anyone who has wicked whims, and you go on a TV or a computer and you say watch Born, and one of the options, there's only
Corn.
3.
Why are you
Corn.
saying born?
Oh, right, corn. Oh, come on. I'm sorry. I'm not into this like TikTok lingo.
Born.
I'm sorry.
Bjorn.
Corn. I forgot. Why did I forget that one? That's actually one that I do know.
Yeah.
I was thinking
So
too hard.
wait,
You got in my
watch
head.
You watch it on The Sims?
No, I don't watch it on The Sims, but your Sims can watch Corn, and there's only 3 options, and one of them is what's it called, Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback? Really?
Yeah, that's
But
one
they
of the
change
options.
it a little bit. They go like
I don't know.
blow the back mountain, blow his back out.
No, it's
mountain.
actually like it's called Brokeback Mountain. Like it
Oh,
actually.
maybe
is
they're
word
just
for
watching
word.
Brokeback Mountain. Why do you think it's a corn?
It is because it's under the corn section.
And you see it. And it
So
looks
that's
like
your
can see it on the
confession is that you
TV.
watch corn on The Sims.
I don't watch
Through
corn on The
Sims.
Sims, but I've explored everything of Wicked Whims because when you got the mod, so don't even hate on me. He downloaded this for me.
Because you said I didn't know what it was. You were just like, I need this mod, and I was like,
Okay,
I'll
I
install it.
said it because if anyone who actually uses it, it's not just about the segs. It's about
The
just
plot.
like
They
the
always
plot.
say this. All right,
You
all
can
right,
get-
all right.
and a portion. What's it?
Accordion? What are you talking about?
Portion. You can go to the
Agorption.
Wicked store. You can go get like tans, and you can.
Mandy, can I just say one
What?
thing? You keep trying to censor these words. They have to be words. Accordion.
don't
You have
know.
to say like accordion.
accordion.
Or something.
Wait, there is one for that
Also,
though.
you don't have to censor.
Yeah, I
like,
think you
abortion
could
is
say
fine.
abortion.
Oh, really? That's a trigger word. You told me I can't say trigger
Guys, she
words.
feels really
Is
bad
it?
about how she said the hard R in the beginning.
Don't.
Oh, not hard
No,
R.
that's
Ugh.
not the right
This
one.
is just
I just
worse.
meant-
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Let's stop
Stop.
talking.
I'm lost. I'm 16 and this isn't really drama or anything, but I ask Hamza, please keep me updated on your wisdom teeth on the podcast or on your Instagram. As I'm about to get mine out, I know everyone will have a different experience, but it will still help. I have 5 of them and still have extra
5?
roots in them.
How do you have 5?
Yeah,
What?
people are getting as much as 8 or something.
What?
8 wisdom teeth?
Very wise people.
Shark mouth.
Well, thanks for asking because I actually have no one to talk to because everyone's just so tired of me talking about it. But just real quick, a quick update. I'm on day 10 and I just have to empty out the holes in my mouth. There's no actual pain. It's just awkward. I can't eat Doritos. Rice is very hard. All I'm going to say is this. Fatten yourself up for it because you might lose some weight.
Yeah, he came to our house and stole all of our yogurt.
Because that's all you could have is yogurt, and stock up on yogurt, ice cream, and etc. But I wish you the best, but expect the worst, genuinely. Slushies, I have a big dilemma. I am a 23-year-old man turning 24 in about 2 weeks.
That's not bad.
That being that being said, I am a huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan, although I don't tell many people. I really want the Sonic the Hedgehog racing jacket from the store box lunch, kind of like a less edgy Hot Topic. My dilemma is, will my girlfriend find it weird if I wear that jacket all the time? It is a bit expensive, so I would wear it out all the time to get the most use out of it. I just don't want to be judged for repping the blue blur. Oh, that's hard. I like that. I will put the picture of the jacket below. Let me know your thoughts.
Yeah, can you pull this up?
I will. Give me a moment here. But first of all, before we even do that, love Sonic. Dude, do
Sonic,
whatever you want. Sonic is
about him a little
cool.
bit.
No, but he's cool.
He's really dope. But
Great.
you know who's even cooler?
Knuckles?
Shadow.
Oh, yes. I like Knuckles.
Knuckles is pretty cool too, but he's kind of an asshole.
That's why I like him. He doesn't care. He's not here to play around.
I like Tails.
Tails? That's a red flag. Man, did you know any of this?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
I know the blue guy, but I don't know the other names
Oh.
you're talking about. I have advice for this one. Who
Yeah.
cares what you wear?
That's a good point. Oh wait. Oh, here we go. Here's the
That's
Wait,
cool.
that's like a
That's a really
that's
nice jacket.
There's nothing wrong with that. I thought you were gonna have some blue hedgehog on there.
Dude. Let's buy him it.
We'll buy you it, man.
Let's buy him it right now. What is it? How much is it?
90 bucks.
We got you, bro.
We will buy you it. Send us your address and everything. Yeah, this is our equivalent of like Drake buying someone's tuition or
Yeah.
something. We
No,
will.
but also like I want you to be comfortable in what you want. Like you
And
want
if
this
we
racer
buy it
jacket,
for
we're gonna
you-
buy it for you.
if we buy it for you, then you don't have
It's
to
like, it was a gift, you know?
Mhm.
that, and you don't have to worry about how many wears you get into it. Wear it as many times as you want or as little as you want, because you got it for free.
Yeah, like
You know who you are. Send us your information. What is it?
Whoa.
I actually had advice for once. I never give advice.
He doesn't need advice.
Go ahead.
He
Yeah,
said,
go
well,
ahead.
what is this? A confession?
Yes,
How's
yes,
that
yes.
confession?
Advice.
Oh.
Just hit
My
it.
advice. Who cares what you wear? I'm wearing a $2 shirt from the children's section in the thrift store. That's my advice.
Oh, here we go.
You just wanted to show off how
You just
freaking
wanna talk
petite
about
you
your
are.
fit. Come on.
No, I threw this on, and this is the first time I actually didn't really care what I was wearing on the pod.
Congratulations.
Thank you. This
She's
is
getting more
$2.
She's getting more comfortable every
Mhm.
day.
I'm scrolling through your Instagram, man. You seem super chill. If your girl is not cool with your love for the blue blur, then drop her instantly. And that's
Oh, there she is. We found her.
she looks like Sonic a little bit.
Oh yeah. And she has that. She has a hedgehog nose.
Do you like Sonic enough to date a girl because she looks like Sonic? Let us know. Follow up. Anyway, good luck to you. And drop her if she's not cool with that. Confession. Hi, both of y'all, plus Mandy. If she's there, I love you, Queen.
Oh, thank
In
you.
the second grade in the library, I shit my pants
Oh, Martin, you got this one.
because my teacher didn't want to let me go to the bathroom until everyone got their books. Wow.
I hate
insane.
teachers like that.
Unreal. I didn't tell anyone. I just sat at the round table with all the other classmates and let it loose. We were there for another 15 minutes, and the librarian and the teacher were complaining about the smell. They did call the janitor to come around and check the vents, but we left the classroom, and my teacher tapped me on the shoulder and said my mom was in the nurses waiting for me. I got my ass beat when I went home. The next day, my entire class called me poopy pants. And to this day, I wonder if they think about me.
Probably.
I'm 20.
Unfortunately, they probably do.
I'm 20 now. Love you guys. Me and my boyfriend watch you every time you drop
No,
a
love
video.
you.
That's not your
too.
fault. Like, honestly, teachers are so mean. Like, I had a teacher, and I was in the 3rd grade as well. My stupid French teacher. I hope you're watching this, Madame Hall.
Whoa.
Call her out. Anyway, I had a really bad ear infection. Like, I just had a cold, and it turned into an ear infection, like throbbing pain. And we had to play that game. I don't know if anyone else played in elementary school where you like put your head down, you have like your hand up, and you like when they tap you and stuff.
7-Up.
Yeah, that one. But we're playing it in French or something. I don't even know, some French game. And then I couldn't put my head on the table because it hurt so much. And then she's like, Mandy, put your head down. She literally put my head down. I'm like, it hurts. And I was like crying. She thought I was faking it. I went home to my parents and I was like crying. They took me to the doctor. Anyway, she got in a lot of trouble. So you should have done that. You should have gone like back at your teacher. Then they would have called her poopy pants, not you.
You should have thrown at her like a chimp in the middle of the library and see how she felt about
what
that.
happened to me, dude? I was really sick one day, and I was in school, and we had to every day you have to start the day off with the Canadian national anthem, of course. And my stomach was killing me. I was like ready to vomit everywhere.
You were that kid.
And we had to sing through "O Canada," and then I went to a Catholic school, so we had to do a morning prayer. And I'm pretty sure it was like Easter weekend, something like this time, where you have like a million different prayers because obviously Good Friday, Easter, Jesus was risen out of the grave.
Right.
And so it was just so long. And I finally asked to go to the washroom, and I sprinted, and then I fainted on the floor, like in front of the washroom, because it was so much for my body to handle to try and resist puking that I just like fainted for a second. Then I got back up, and I sprinted into a stall and just let it loose, just like that person. And that was my like horror story for
I always had a fear that I would be the kid that would like throw up at school, because you never come back from that. That's so embarrassing. Like,
I threw up so many times.
My body gave out. That's how hard I was trying not to be that kid to spew everywhere.
No, I've threw up literally so many times.
I never did.
I know you and were the
never
type of guy
pretty.
where you just the puke would just go and just like roll.
No, that's insane. No, once I was on the bus, you ever had like a jacket? You know, it's one of those days in the fall where it's like cold in the morning, hot at night. My mom gives me this fucking big ass jacket, and I'm on the bus going home, like yellow bus. Y'all know about yellow bus.
Everyone has yellow buses.
All right, relax.
Thinks he's
Where do you think we live? Like,
I don't know anything about Canada, man. Y'all.
No, we're on a blue bus, bro.
Well, like public transit.
In elementary, you think we take that?
No.
The UK does.
Really?
Anyway, then they freaking then I was like pushing people to get out. So I was like, bro, I'm gonna throw up, and they think I'm joking. I'm like, I swear to God, I told them I ate mac and cheese like that lunch. I'm like, I'm about to throw up mac and cheese, right? And the guy in front of me, like, I think I was like in 8th grade at that point, so I'm like one of the oldest people like on the bus. The kid in front of me was like in 4th grade. He's like, I can't move the line. I'm like,
are you serious?
Yeah.
All over the kid?
Yeah.
Just drenched him.
No, you're lying.
I swear to God.
What did the kid do?
It's a kid. It was a
like
kid.
mac and cheese.
Poor kid.
Another time at lunch, they were just like seeing how many hamburgers I can eat.
Guys, please, I have to exit this conversation. You're making this like really hard for me to be
Anyway.
here.
Too much puke in this.
But I look at it fondly. That's what it, because that's
No, that kid, you traumatized him. Oh my God.
Oh, and that little kid grew up to be Mandy.
No, I look at it fondly because you can't do it like that anymore.
No.
You just can't have a good puke no more. And us without a freaking girl around here yelling and yapping.
True.
Ugh. Hi, Martin Hamza. Love the podcast. You are the wind beneath my wings. Wow, that's poetic. Thank you. My name is Emily, and I have a confession for you guys. I used to edit Millie Bobby Brown in 2018, and one day she reposted one of my edits on her Instagram story. I was super excited at first, but then went into a full mental crisis because I thought I had hit my peak in life, and nothing would ever get better than that moment. I was literally 12. But I would actually stay up until 4 a.m. just staring at my wall, rocking back and forth because I didn't know if there was even a point in doing anything. I think it was also slightly the fact that I had been perceived by someone whose opinion I valued so much at the time. I couldn't talk to anyone about this because I was too embarrassed. Am I overthinking final boss? I think it's silly now, but it was tough for a little while. Like it took over my whole life. Would you guys do the same if Millie had reposted something you've made on her Instagram story? Probably. I'd have a little
Not
bit of
now.
moment.
No, I don't think now. Maybe when she was at her peak in Stranger Things, that would have been amazing. But no, a repost to a story.
I would freak out. I'd stare at the wall for a couple of nights.
No,
she
for me, if
reposted
it was
it
like
now.
main feed, whoa, she posted you on your main feed as like one of the slides in a meme or something like.
If I saw Millie in real life, I would cry.
Seriously?
Yeah. Y'all don't know her impact. I don't
Really?
think you're
I don't know
under.
about Millie. If I saw maybe like
Millie is the.
Gaten Matarazzo.
No, you could see him any day. He's on Broadview like every Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what he's doing now?
He's that's where he started. He's like in some of the best Broadway plays on earth.
Oh.
Millie's got this aura to her. She is like the rightful heiress to the UK.
Oh, yeah.
You know, she's just freaking awesome. So no, you're actually so in the right for that. And you will. You have peaked already.
I think you have more to go. I think your next victim should be try to edit someone who's a bit more, just slightly above Millie. What's an easy target?
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, do some edits of Zuck because he'll actually post you.
You repost edits?
He does. He does. I've seen him repost it.
Who? Mark Zuckerberg?
Zuck. They call him the
They
Zuck.
call him Zuck.
That's his Instagram username, Zuck.
Really?
Yeah.
He reposts edits of himself.
He does. He does. You have to just follow him already.
Thank you for listening, everyone. Thursday solos next Sunday. We'll be back. That's it. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.